Hi, from my noticing journal for October 10th, 2016, I decided to talk about something that I've recently been doing that really helps personally for me. It's about how making your practice effective can then help you in the long run with rehearsal habits. So, what I mean by effective practice is before I practice, I like to write out goals of things I'd like to get done. Because usually when I do practice, or when I did, I would just pick a piece, run through it, and randomly fix things. And I realized I wasn't really getting a whole lot done. The system that my previous undergraduate institution, trombone professor, taught me was a time interval system. So what he insisted, and this is what I really, really enjoyed when I studied with him, was that when I do practice, I like to do 8 minutes on the horn, 2 minutes off. So I have little segments for each hour, each 10 minutes for each hour. So what I do before I do practice is I pick like a specific goal. I like SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, and creative. So I pick certain spots of the music, say measures 1 through 5, 1 through 10, and then I will dedicate 2 practice sessions to that. So 2 of the 8-minute blocks. And what I found is that when I'm more specific about what I want to practice and how much time I'll spend on it, I end up being more efficient. Now, some people say, well, what happens after 2 sessions and you're out of time? Well, the beauty about this is you can keep going with that into a third session. What I like about this effective practicing time interval system is it gives you an idea of what you should do and how long it should take you, etc., etc., but it's also to your own development. Like, some things are much harder than others, so I might give an extra session or two about that. I do like how when you give yourself realistic goals in your practice session, how you can kind of focus more, because when I ran pieces for a long time, I just wouldn't get anything done. I just run it until I was done. Or at least my face died. So I really think that organizing your practice, organizing, your time blocks really helps you with your effectiveness in the practice room. It makes it to where you don't have to spend 3 hours running the same piece over and over, wondering why isn't this getting better. And I like to tie that into good rehearsal habits as a teacher. Previously at the high school I helped teach at, when I did chamber ensembles and I ran the concert ensemble, I took this into effect. So I would say that we would spend, 30 minutes on each piece, and I would divide that into 2 15-minute blocks of specific sections. And what I noticed with that is that the students, kept me on my word about the timing. Every kid wants to do that. And then also that I was able to get stuff even more done better with them, because they understood what exactly I was looking for and what we were going to do for the next 15 minutes. And I felt like that really helped the effectiveness of the ensemble, as opposed to saying, we're going to work on this piece for an hour, and we're going to start from the beginning to the end and see what happens. Something else I did like about this is that it also gave the students a sense of structure for each rehearsal. Because some students, at school I was at, they would be like, okay, what are we playing today, whatever. Once I gave them structure, they knew exactly what to practice, what measures were going to be required that day. And I took the time that would usually be of, starting at the beginning, see what we retain, and running it until it sounded bad, to, okay, this is what gave us trouble last rehearsal, let's start at this block. Then once I got that stable, then I would review. So I do like how, the effective practicing, dishing out your time evenly, how it just affects your overall ability to get stuff done. Because, not everyone has the same amount of time in the day, so if I can get done at a rehearsal in my practice session in an hour that would take people 2, that gives me an extra hour to work on additional things, to get additional things done. That sounded redundant, I apologize. So that was what I noticed about recently, is that the more effective I practice and the more effective I rehearse, the better results I've been getting. Thank you.